Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Community Connection. I'm Jenna Brooks, your local realtor, and today we are with Matt from Redbird Media. Welcome, Matt.
Hey, thanks, Jenna. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. This Zoom platform is really awesome because we can still connect with local businesses and really cool people like yourself. So I wanted to share Redbird Media. So let's talk about your business. You're the owner, you're the president. Tell us about why Redbird? Like, where did you come up with this name?
So Redbird Media was a name that we actually thought of 5 or 6 years ago when we were first getting into using aerial drones for imaging purposes. There was a drone I had in mind. I can't even remember the name of it now, but it was red. And, so we're kind of, trying to play with names and brainstorm a little bit. And Redbird Media just, it was kind of a natural fit. We were up in the air. We're providing media services. So that's where Redbird Media came from. We actually started, again, about 5 or 6 years ago, working primarily doing web services for small to medium-sized businesses. We were building websites, doing SEO, search engine optimization, a ton of Google work. And then we were noticing that videos and rich content like pictures and images went a really long way in driving search engine for people's websites. It really went a long way for driving people's rankings up. So that kind of got us on the track of moving over to video and more imaging work. And then so we don't do any web work anymore. We really moved away from that, and we've just primarily focused on imaging, mainly for the real estate industry these days.
Okay, right on. So have you always been into photography?
Photography has always been a passion of mine. So my angle on this was actually coming in from the drone world. I've always been fascinated by drones and electronics like that. So when consumer drones were kind of coming on the market, I really wanted to get my feet wet with them and start using them and find a way to monetize them. So I was one of the first in London to have what was known at that time as a standing special flight operator's certificate. So the same kind of licensing that hot air balloon pilots need to get up in the airspace and operate illegally and in a certified way. So my wife and business partner, Caitlin, she has always been into photography. So she really brought the photography element to it. So I brought the drone part, she brought the photography part to it, and we kind of started from there.
Awesome. And you took flight.
Yeah, exactly. We literally took flight.
Of course, leave it to me for a silly pun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you know, I like to mix things up. So I have a speed round of questions here. You have no idea, so here we go.
I'm ready. I think.
Okay, so the key is to say the first thing that comes to your mind. So don't think about it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, your favorite thing to photograph?
People.
The strangest request you've had to photograph?
Oh, man. I honestly wish I had something really cool to tell you, but we just get asked to take pictures of rooms and houses. I really haven't had any strange requests. We've got some strange houses. We've definitely seen some pretty unique and wacky houses. That's for sure.
Okay, fair enough. So the hardest job you've ever had?
I would think probably it would have to do with geography on this one, but we've done a number of jobs in estate type houses on the lake, on Lake Huron, Lake Erie, but there was one on Lake Erie in particular that was really tough, really rugged terrain. It was a very old and very unique estate. It looks like it hadn't been touched since the 70s. I'm not kidding. It was like a museum, and it was just a really tough shoot, and one of those things that you think is going to take you a couple hours, but we were there all day just dealing with mud and rocks and all sorts of stuff. It was a tough one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. What makes you laugh the hardest?
I try to find humor in everyday life. I try to look at the funny side of everything, and seeing the funny in nature and in people and comments people make and people's mannerisms and whatnot. It's I try to find the funny angle from everything. It makes the day go a lot quicker.
Yeah, for sure. Positivity, laughter.
Yeah, positivity for sure.
Okay, ready? When I say snake.
Scary. Hate them.
When I say hot.
Love it.
Okay. And the last one is your favorite pastime is?
My favorite pastime is probably washing my car.
Oh,
As
yeah.
lame as that might sound, I love it. I love it. I've got a 71 Mustang. You can find me on a nice summer day in the afternoon when we don't have any more jobs going on and we're all wrapped up. If I could be choosing one thing to do, it would be doing that and having my family nearby for a barbecue afterwards. That would be my
Cool.
ideal pastime.
I love that. I get that too. Like I like to vacuum because I like to see the lines.
Yes, exactly.
There's something very therapeutic about it, right? And that's also why I love to paint because I like to see the finished product afterwards.
Yes, it's very satisfying.
Totally satisfying. Okay, so let's switch gears into COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
So your company, you do obviously still photos. You're primarily known for your drone work, right? So with COVID-19, real estate being an essential service, you're still able to conduct your business.
So we're still able to conduct our business. When the list of exemptions came out, I looked at it. I saw real estate agent services. That's what it says. I actually reached out to my member of provincial parliament and was in contact with her office, just getting clarification. So she couldn't really provide me with much of an answer, understandably, because it's a brand new thing that came out. So we haven't actually had a real legal advice answer yet. But we are operating under the real estate exemption, with the understanding that real estate agents need images to list houses, and there are some people who were in the middle of a move, or they were in the middle of looking for homes, or they were planning to sell their homes. People life happens. People get divorced. People move. Things happen.
People still have to move. Yeah.
Take place. So we are still operating, but on a very selective basis these days. We're only working on real estate imaging jobs that are absolutely necessary. Like I said, if there is some sort of circumstance that needs it done ASAP, we've been working with agents to get them what they need.
Okay, awesome. Are you finding that your services, do you have different services that are being requested more because we have to be so hands-off right now?
Yeah, we are actually having more video walkthrough tours requested. And the reason being is, without doing open houses, a video is an excellent tool to have to showcase the house without having people actually set foot in the house. Yeah. So yes, we have noticed an uptick in our photography requests and also our video walkthrough tours.
So do you do 3D mapping? What are your video tours like?
So our 3D tours are more of a video walkthrough tour. So we offer two products for the videos. We offer a highlight reel, which is essentially just 4 to 5 scenes showcasing the highlights of the house. So an outside shot of the nice kitchen, living room, dining room, master bedroom, something like that, just to kind of pique interest. And then we also offer a more complete comprehensive tour, which kind of walks you through the entire house, and we can list any sort of highlights via text on there. So yeah, we can kind of get you a couple different things. We can get you the highlight tour, or we can do a more complete walkthrough tour.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, we don't know how long this is going to go for. And like we said, people still need to move. They still need to buy and sell real estate. So the more virtual tours out there, the better, so that we can keep everybody safe, but still get them moved, right?
Exactly. So with COVID-19, the main message is to social distance, is to keep your distance, and obviously, hosting open houses and whatnot, having people come through as they normally would, just isn't going to work with us trying to flatten the curve right now. So, thank God we live in in a time and age where technology is such that, you know, having virtual tours, having walkthrough tours are a possibility, so that people can still list their homes, they can still market their homes without having people come in, or at least having a reduced amount of people coming in. You're not going to have a whole sea of people walking through. I understand it's not ideal, but at least we can give you some tools to keep the transactions going.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you so much for your time here, Matt. I'm going to sign us off here. So, guys, if you have any inquiries, if you're a realtor and you haven't used Redbird Media, check them out. Matt at redbirdmedia.ca.
That's right. That's good.
Okay, right on. Okay, guys, everyone, stay safe, keep your distance, wash your hands, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, Jenna.
Bye.